Welcome to Hidden Secrets Revealed Live. What the rich and wealthy focus on that the poor and middle class do not focus on. There's a big difference today on Hidden Secrets Revealed Live. The idea is simple. Every day, Monday through Friday, I go live for about 10 minutes. We usually discuss digital marketing because that's what I do for a job. In the process, I reveal the hidden secrets of the universe. We talk about what really matters, though, and what really matters is becoming the best possible version of yourself that you can, because it's up to you to achieve what you are here to achieve. If you want to make a difference in the world, if you want to make an impact, if you want to put a dent in the universe, that's why you're watching. If not, I don't know, maybe this is not the live stream for you if you don't want to make a difference in the world. But if you do, then keep watching. My name is Sean Allen Fenn. I'm the founder of Safe New Media. I work with a company it's a digital marketing company called Pipeline Communications. It's what I do for a day job. All right, I help businesses to increase their reach and bring in more revenue. And there's a link in the description. Behind the scenes here, if you're watching on Instagram, then you will see the link is in the bio on Instagram at Safe New Media. All right. I want to hear from you guys. My friends on Facebook, I try not to spend too much time on Facebook other than just like, I don't know. I just try not to waste time. I'll just put it that way. It's not easy. So I have to limit my time on Facebook. But so I don't use Messenger if I can avoid it. But I do want to hear from you. So leave a comment and you can text HSRL to 917-231-9054. Text HSRL, it stands for Hidden Secrets Revealed Live, to 917-231-9054. All right. I'll do the commercials. I'll tell you more about, the products that I endorse in a moment. But first, there's a big difference in what the rich focus on, the wealthy people, the ultra wealthy and poor and middle class. They focus on two very different things. Seems obvious when I tell you about it. You'll be like, oh, yeah. But most people miss this. Most people miss it. And I know, because the conversations that I have with people, and they are not ultra wealthy. And sure enough, they're not focusing on what the ultra wealthy focus on. And it shows. So my goal is as someone who's you might not see on paper right now. You might not see that I'm a billionaire on paper or anything right now. You might not see that. You might think I'm crazy for believing that I can accomplish something and that I can, you know, I can accumulate wealth. You might think that's absurd. But, people do it. And I'll take I'm in an undisclosed location, and sometimes my internet gets funny. So anyway, so that's what happens. All right, so here's the difference. First of all, the reason I'm bringing this up today is there's a study, a report from the Economic Innovation Group, and this report shows the income assets per capita. The asset income, put it that way, the asset income. Okay. Now, that is, in other words, you could call it passive income. You could, it's essentially passive income and asset income are kind of synonymous in that it is not income that is produced by labor. Okay. There is a difference between income that is produced by labor and income that is produced not by labor. And one of the major reasons why people stay poor is because they don't realize that labor income, the income generated by labor, is not how the wealthy people become wealthy. Is not how. That's not it. You can't get rich entirely by labor. It's not wrong. It's great to work and work hard and work with your hands. That is a good thing. I'm not saying that's not the way to do it. I am not saying that. I'm saying that if the only way that you produce income is by labor, that means your input is connected to your output. That means that you can't get paid unless you manually, physically do work and you get paid by the hour. If that's the only way you're generating income, you're never going to get rich. You're always going to be in the system. You're always going to be in the rat race. And that's not what I want for me. I don't know. Is that what you want for you? So this study, I'm gonna switch cameras here. See if my camera's all right. So this report shows the wealth or the income generated by through assets. That could include stock dividends, that could include dividends, that could include rent income from rental property that you own. That could be interest from your investments. Okay. An asset is something that generates money when you're asleep. An asset is something, okay, my camera's bugging me again. I'm going to switch cameras. An asset is something that produces income while you sleep. That means, all right, that means you don't have to be there. Sorry. By the way, I have a suggestion for you. If you're not doing this already, if you're not finding a way to make money while you sleep, you will be always struggling. One of the ways to do that is through e-commerce, and Shopify is a great way to do that. It's one of the greatest platforms for selling online. There's a link in the description if you want to get started with that, because what you want to avoid is being a senior citizen who is working as a greeter in Walmart. In fact, if you're a senior citizen and you're getting paid by the hour, ooh, that's a tough spot to be in. I want to avoid that. Okay. So Shopify is a great thing. It is an affiliate link because that is one of my skills. I help people build Shopify stores. So click the link in the description. If you're watching on YouTube, on Facebook, on Twitch. Actually, I don't know what shows up on Twitch. I don't know. You kids have these ways of doing things that I'm trying to figure out still. I know. But I'm working on it. I'm trying to get better every day. I'm getting more and more smart. So speaking of getting more and more smart, there's a myth that you only use 10% of your brain. Some people use more, some people use less. But you can use your 100% of your brain. It is possible. I had to look into optimizing my brain health because my memory was so bad and I was just making stupid decisions. Most of it was because I didn't have the right information. I Most of it because the information I got about money was wrong. And so I had to start working on my logic and my thought process and how I make decisions. That became very important to me about decision making. And you have to think clearly if you're going to make any good decisions. You have to think clearly. That means you have to cut out alcohol. Sorry, or you have to cut out like excessive alcohol at least. You have to cut out sugar. You have to cut out junk food. You have to eat well. You have to exercise. These are obvious things, but still people don't do it, and they wonder why they make bad decisions. One of the ways you can make better decisions is through taking supplements that optimize your brain. This is in addition to eating well. This does not take the place of getting good sleep and eating right, but this is a supplement that I recommend. It's called Effing Focus. There's a link in the description. It has absolutely worked for me. You should have seen me before. You think I'm an idiot now? You should have seen me before I started taking these supplements and exercising and working on my diet, eating well, not eating junk food. You should have seen me then if you think I'm an idiot now. I'm a lot smarter now, believe it or not. So, um, here's why. Here's what the rich focus on that the poor and middle class do not. Okay, before I tell you that, the average asset income per capita is 11,400 according to this study by the Economic Innovation Group. So the average asset income, that means income earned through assets. That means not through labor, but through assets that make money. Is your money making money? That is the goal. Your money making money. Can I switch cameras? All right. Money making money. That is how this income is earned. In Kings County, or not Kings County, King County, Washington, asset income per capita is 24,100 in King County. In New York County, asset income per capita is 64,200. That means that is income generated not by labor. My camera going funny. I kind of like the way that looks. It's called data mosh, and it's a thing. I like it. 64,200 assets. Okay. Now I gotta wrap it up. But I promised I would tell you what the poor and middle class focus on that the rich and wealthy people do not. And if you've watched this long, I appreciate you. Click the link. Smash that subscribe button. That's all I ask. And join my cult. Go to safenewmedia.com/XOXO and join my cult. Okay. The rich and wealthy people focus on, let's put it this way. I'll tell you first what the poor and middle class people focus on. Poor and middle class people focus on what they do. That means they say get a job. That's their idea of, oh, I need money, I better get a job. That is a common thing you'll hear from poor and middle class. Get a job. I'm not saying getting a job is bad or wrong. I'm just saying to listen to the difference in where the focus is. The rich and wealthy people focus on what they own. What they own, not what they do, what they own. That is how you build wealth, by owning assets. Look at my camera. It's making funny data mosh. Okay, what you own, that means an asset that makes money while you sleep. They buy companies, they buy real estate, stocks, bonds. It's your money making money. The wealthy people, You know what? Some middle class people think debt is bad, and they'll listen to people like Dave Ramsey and say bet debt is bad without realizing that the wealthy people have assets and they borrow against it, and that's what they that's the money they use to live is debt against their assets. But that's something that you can't take it from me. You could go, all right, you gotta just find out for me. Check what I'm saying, check it out. Prove it. I mean, I'm not putting the burden of proof on you. I'm just saying that you need some credible sources to back this up. So um, don't take my word for it. I'm just saying, see if find out, find out how, find out the truth. Okay, focus on what you own. Money making money. All right, this has been Hidden Secrets Revealed. Appreciate you guys. Smash that subscribe button. If you don't like this, leave a comment. If you click the don't like, tell me why and say my name. If you do like it, awesome. Also, tell me how I can make your life better, what I can do for you. And appreciate you guys. I have spoken.